play shapes. Now, we're exaggerating here a little bit, right? So we have like this kind of cute, cartoony, tick-like creature, right? You're not very threatened at all, okay? But as soon as I start putting edges on that shape, and create spindly joints, the personality starts to change. Now, you're talking about sort of more abstract, you know, artistic concerns, right? Semiotics, I'm assuming, and sort of kind of Jungian symbolism. That's all valid. But it's not going to replace good, strong, basic drawing skills. Now, there's no point in being smart if you don't know how to communicate that intelligence, you know. But yeah, it's another tool in your toolbox, and I say that these are tools, right? Because you can modify them, use them the way you want to use them. I'm not giving you, you know, I was always told this by my figure drawing, one of my figure drawing instructors, Glenn Billifu, who said these aren't rules, they're tools, you know, because modify them as you see fit. Certain things seem to always work, but at the same time, you know, if you find a new permutation, go for it. Right.
Okay.
Next question.
Thank you, Carlo. The next question is from Mohammed Zufar.
Hey, Mohammed.
He says, my question is, you mentioned that there's two different artists, visual dev and concept artists. With concept art being the more versatile path, my question is, what are the skills you need to work on to develop yourself as a concept artist? Thanks.
Well, a huge range. And I told you that situation with me when I didn't get a job because I wasn't drawing robots. I was a monster guy. Yeah, you have to have the ability to have a huge range, both in rendering skills and in design sensibility. For example, so.
Okay. Next question. Are you ready, Carlo?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. The next question is from Sar Botman. I'm going to see if they have a mic. 1 second.
Okay.
Sar, are you there? Hello, Sar? I guess not. So I'm going to ask a question on their behalf. As a concept artist, is it important to focus on one aspect of the industry, i.e. character design / prop design, or environments?
Well, you can certainly go down that path, and it's it all really it's a hard question only because it all depends on your skill level or your willingness to commit. Just like most things, it's better to be really good at one thing than to be mediocre in a bunch of different things. Having said that, your versatility gets you more jobs. If you can do both characters and environments, that's awesome. But most of the people that I know, even the people that can do both, usually are a little bit better at one thing than they are at the other. But yeah, it's important to develop a facility and a core competency so that you will get hired. Like, oh, he's this guy, he knows how to do really good monsters and stuff like that. Or he's this guy, he knows how to do really compelling environments. Than it is to be known as a guy that's okay at either one.
Okay. Thank you, Carlo.
No problem.
The next question is from Cesar Cavazos. He doesn't have a mic, so I'm going to read for him. His question is, 1 second. What is a good way to improve your skills in drawing, proportions, and other stuff? I know it's practicing, but what is a good way to put goals to improve our work? And he says, greetings.
All right. Well, hello back. Draw what you love, because when you draw what you love, you're going to put in the amount of time and attention that's necessary in order to study that particular subject matter. Okay? If you're trying to get better and you're trying to get the just immediate sellable skills, it doesn't serve you to try to draw stuff that you're really not interested in at first. I mean, later on, you have to increase your range. But yeah, I mean, I got good at drawing girls when I go to figure drawing class, and because it's interesting, right? They're beautiful and it's interesting, and you're always drawing them and you're paying attention and you're going, okay, these are the shapes, these are what I need to do, and it gives you an insight into general proportion. And I'm not just talking about human, because the human figure is the basis for everything we have in this world, as far as technology, tools, housing, whatever, because it's all based around human height, human shape. A doorway is the proportions that it is because of the way a human being fits in it. Cockpit of a car, the countertop on at the bar, that has to be correct human height. So a lot of things, a lot of manufactured things, a lot of things that are made by human hands are based off that initial human proportion. And so just like masters of old, you start with figure drawing. And then you start painting from nature, you start drawing from nature. Because then nature's natural proportion makes your design that much more believable. Because there are these sort of subconscious things that your eyes continuously picking up on to decide whether something looks right or something looks wrong, and that really comes from drawing experience.
Okay.
That answered your question.
I hope it did. We're going to move on to Oliver Alexis Dont Nava, I believe. Let me see if they have a mic. Oliver, if you're there, can you say hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, Oliver.
Hi. My question is, well, when you do this kind of creature design or character design, do you need to do a model sheet too? Well, when you...
Yes, actually, yes, I do. And to me, it's all part of the fun. Learning to design things from several directions. I mean, let's go take a look at. Well, here, for example, this is sort of a 3/4 model sheet that's going on, and it's a combination of both the actual concept and then 3D modeler came in and sort of did rough shapes, and then I did a paint over it. And then let's take a look at my desktop. Okay. So let's take a look. So we were looking at this particular character. And then after that, I did a top and a front view as well. But here's an example of say, a quick orthographic of the particular creature. And this particular model sheet both includes the shapes from the front and the top. But yeah, that's part of the gig. Sometimes you're basically creating a blueprint for the 3D artist. And it makes it easier and faster in terms of production, where you can have the art director and you know, other